There it is. I got the Halloween scene up. Alright, so we're at Big Lots right now because we watched a couple of YouTube videos about Big Lots and their corner of the world, and now we're in our corner of the world in Big Lots. A few horror movies, nothing special, right? Jeepers Creepers. I have these. Alright, I don't have this in Blu-ray, but this I do. I think we're just going to go after a 4-movie double feature and stakeout for right now. Look at that.
The Sure Thing.
Look at that.
That's a really old movie, and so is Dog Day Afternoon. But
Yeah,
it's not on
DVD.
Blu-ray or anything. Green Mile.
Yeah. So we know somebody's been digging through the horror movies over here already because
They were sitting on top of here.
these two are sitting up here like that, like they're in somebody's wish list.
Or somebody did a video and kept them up there.
Nobody did a video out here in the middle of nowhere. Well, this has been picked over. We're in a place where they probably have picked this over a good bit. Independence Day. That probably looks pretty good. Should I buy it? What is this? 1, 2, and 3?
Mm-hmm.
Really? $4.99 for 1, 2, and 3. These were kind of lame. They were kind of lame.
Yeah, they have a lot of series, like first season series.
Yeah, they had a few Twilight Zone season 2s. $7.99. I'd love to get this, but I can't really see.
Yeah, we might be able to find it.
I can find this. I don't need to pay for it. I don't need to pay that much.
5 iconic films of the 2000s. She's the Man, Zoolander, Save the Last Dance, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, and Anchorman. None of those are legendary in my mind.
Not for a Generation Xer, huh?
No.
Suicide Squad. Didn't I hear something about this?
Yeah, so, this same one was at another Big Lots.
So it's regurgitated stuff.
Yeah, so, you know.
Okay.
Flu, I know that's Japanese, so a lot of
Yeah. Look at these
foreign stuff.
movies. Somebody's probably watching this and like, man.
Yeah, I know that some of y'all are saying, why didn't you pick that up? But we've done that to other people too.
Movie.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
I like only the first one.
Yeah, the second one was slow, but that one was a good one.
Is this like a Canadian horror movie?
Yes, Canadian. Yeah, a lot of wrestling stuff. A lot.
Wouldn't it be cool if I had one of those little apps on my phone so I can walk in and rudely scan everything?
We don't
front of
have
other
apps
customers?
for anything.
Alright, this one is the one you want?
Yeah. Yeah, it's only $2.99.
Alright, let's go there. That's it. That's my budget for this place. At least I gotta go to a few more places real quick. Alright, so we're back home and this is what we got from Big Lots. So we got another Stakeout. So that's like the sequel to Stakeout. Not as good as the first one. We have the first one. It's on DVD, but we'll take the second one on Blu-ray. You know, for $4.99, it's okay. It's not a perfect buy. It's okay, but when these things start going up, it's going to be definitely worth having. You know, so that's all I got to say. I didn't see the second one. So we have something we can actually watch. So that's good. And we kind of went there. I went there with the intent, and then we were supposed to go to another place right after. We went to the second place right after, and they didn't have anything. So I'm kind of glad. I wish I wouldn't have rushed to get out of Big Lots so quick. But I'm glad I did because I would have spent too much money. We spent $33, and I think we got 12 titles for $33. Now, that's not 12 Blu-rays, but that's 12 titles. So, you know, we got multi-feature Blu-rays. So, this one. So, yeah, this is just an average, you know, 4-movie collection, but it's worth it because it's $8. $7.99 for 4 different titles. Pet Cemetery is always good. A Quiet Place, I don't really know. I don't think I've ever really seen that. Crawl, and then Overlord. Is it Overlord? Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that either.
Yeah, Overlord, we haven't seen that.
So The Fog, I've seen that, but I don't remember. I know I've seen the remake. I think they made a modern one of these. I may have seen that. But it's been a while since I've seen The Fog itself. I've seen that too. It's just one of those late night, right before Halloween, you were young kind of thing. And the Howling, I have too, which turns out to be kind of what they call a rare DVD. I just picked that up from a thrift store, so I got the Howling 2. Something about what your werewolf.
Your sister is a
Your
werewolf.
sister's a werewolf, and it's got somebody in it. It's got a sports player or something in it. I forgot his name.
I forgot the name too.
Yeah, I forgot his name. But anyway, so I got the first one now on Blu-ray. So how can you really go wrong with a double feature for $3? What is that, about $3 a movie? $6, $5.99, and so that's $3 a movie. I think you add all these up, and it comes out to be like less than, or right around a little over $2 per title. So not too much more, about double what I've been paying at the thrift store to get these. So I got this. I opened it and I was reading some stuff in it. I wanted to see what kind of what kind of movie it was, to see if it was anything like the episodes, and to see if there was any hidden stuff that shouldn't be in there for minors. But anyway, I guess I'll have to monitor it, watch it, and such to figure it out. All right. Let's see. This movie, which I think is absolutely not my type of movie. This is what I consider a too dark to see. Just a movie that really mocks my intelligence. It's a bunch of bait and switch camera tricks. And that stuff is something that I really said I'd never pay money for. But it's 3 of the movies on one disc.
How about the movies that pretend like it's accidental, but it's really not, like Blair Witch Project?
Even Blair Witch Project, I know a lot of people like it. I just never liked it. I never liked it at all. I never liked that, and I didn't like that, and I don't like those shaky zombie movies that people film with a camcorder style film. There was only one that caught my attention enough to finish watching all the way through, and I think Romero had something to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
It might be like Diary Zombie, something, Diary Dead, Diary something, and that's really the only one that I would watch. That's that first person camcorder cinematic crap, first person shooter, stupid, whatever. That and it's just me. I mean, there's lots of people who like these things. They like those movies, and I don't knock them. And if they want to, like, who am I to say that you shouldn't like something like that? Now, I wanted to buy another copy, but I said, what's the point in buying another copy of one of my favorite movies? When I saw it, and I said nothing special, I didn't mean the movie was nothing special. I just meant that in the place that sitting there on Blu-ray was nothing special, meaning I already have a copy of it. And so I really wanted to buy another copy of Return of the Living Dead, because that's one of my favorite movies. That's the movie when Halloween came out that stuck out in my mind the most. That and its crappy little sequel. Never thought as a kid or as a young man, a young boy, how could these 2 idiots still be living if they died in the first one?
Yeah.
Right? So, I guess they got the rights to star in the movie and make a sequel or whatever. But those 2 actors, but I still liked that, and it has a significant childhood, I guess, that time of the Halloween year, late night, watch it, be kind of scared in front of the tube television, late night HBO type thing. It's kind of like that. So Return of the Living Dead has that special place, especially with Tar Man and all that. It's just hilarious. and the chemical drums and all that. And it's hilarious that military probably would respond like that. Even back then, I remember thinking that, even though I have respect, great respect for our military and everything, I just think that that's kind of how they would handle something like that, quarantine you and then blow you off the map. But anyway, Stakeland. Okay, this is Stakeland. This is the first one, and this is the only one I really like. The second one was, kind of drawn out and silly. It wasn't bad for a sequel, but this one, the first one, is a good one. And so I liked the first one better. And I know it's Canadian, or it seems Canadian to me. I could be wrong, but it just has that Canadian feel to it. And yeah. These are some movies that I would watch more than once. Not pay deep attention to, but just have on in the background. Just kind of watch, maybe at a certain time of year, Halloween or something during that time, or just in the fall, around October. And, so, yeah, I don't remember why I got this again. Oh, 3-movie collection. And so this was $33 for 12 titles. So it's not too bad. I would definitely do it again. And I noticed that there was some a little bit different, movies that were a little bit different than other people's Big Lots. Maybe that's because they're in a different, they could be in the Midwest, or they could be in the West or in the Deep East. And I'm South. So, I don't know where these other guys are filming their YouTube videos at, but it just goes to show you that there are some differences in different states at Big Lots, but there are some of the same. Like this one, I think I saw in almost everybody's video.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I got it is because it was so cheap. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And let's see, it was $2.99. Oh. All right. Thank y'all.